how much it is, then we cannot leave it like this. Okay, we have to add something, that is article partitif. Okay, when the quantity is not known or we are not telling it precisely, we cannot leave it without anything. We have to add article partitif. Je mange de la pizza. And sometimes it's translated in English, okay, as some, but not always. Okay, but that some is article partitif. I ate some pizza. Okay, or just I ate pizza. So we add the la here, that is article partitif, because pizza is femina, so obviously the la will be added. Okay, next example, nous buvons, okay, we are drinking coffee. Yes, and I'm not telling how much. Okay, I'm not saying a cup of or 100 ml of. I'm not specifying anything. So what we have to do is we have to add article partitif. Okay, here this is masculine café. So which one? Du. Yes. Okay. So nous buvons du café. Okay. And here you can see café is also uncountable. Okay. So we cannot say one coffee. Okay. Obviously, we can say a cup of coffee or 500 milliliters or 200 milliliters. We can say that, but it is uncountable. Okay. So this is the article that we use for uncountable nouns as well. Okay, because there we cannot say 1 2 3 4, we cannot number it. Okay, either we can use mesure de quantité, les contenants, les parties, les quantités imprécises, but if we are not telling anything, we are not aware of the quantity or we are not specifying the quantity, we use les articles partitifs, which is very important, especially for food items and drinks. Okay, so we have taken two examples. Je mange de la pizza, nous buvons du café. Then we can also say il achète du riz. Yes, we can say il achète du riz. Okay, so he bought some rice or he bought rice. Here also we are not telling how much quantity of rice. So we have to add article partitif. So we added du because riz is again masculine. Okay, so il achète du riz. Then we can have il prépare de la confiture. Okay, the jam. It can be a fruit jam, any jam. And confiture is féminin. Okay, so with préparer also we can use article partitif, de la confiture. Okay. And then a couple of more examples. Je veux de l'eau. I want some water. Okay, here it's starting with a vowel and singular, so we add the l'apostrophe. Okay. Then we can also say vous ajoutez des pâtes. You add pasta. Yes, so ajoute and des pâtes. Pâtes is plural. Okay, so we use des. Okay, you add some pasta or you add pasta. So we have they here. Okay, that's how we talk about all these things. But remember, you have to add something. Okay, so it can be quantité précise, quantité imprécise, or article partitif. We add something before the food items and drinks. Okay, It is also used with the other things, but for now, that's where we focus. Okay. And one thing to notice, whenever we know the quantity, okay, it's quantité précise or imprécise, but it's known, right? So we add the and not du, de l'apostrophe de. No, we cannot mix them. I cannot say un kilo du or un kilo de la. No. If it is a known quantity, then un kilo de, 300 grammes de, un paquet de, une boîte de. Okay, here also peu de. Okay, un peu de, beaucoup de. We cannot say beaucoup de. Okay, beaucoup de livres. No, beaucoup de livres. Okay, that itself is an adverb. We don't change it. Okay, the doesn't change. Okay, and here it has different forms. Les articles partitifs du, de la, de l'apostrophe de, when the quantity is not known. Okay, as simple as that. If the quantity is known, we use these expressions or words, and if it is not known, we use article partitif like this. Okay, what if it is 0? Okay, the quantity is 0. What do we do in that case? Okay, si c'est 0 or nul. Okay, la quantité est 0 ou nul. In that case, obviously it's a negative sentence. Okay, so we use ne and pas de. For example, je ne mange pas de pâtes. Okay, in that case, we do not use article partitif because there is some quantity. It's just that it's not known. Here there is no quantity. So simply pas and then de. Je ne mange pas de pâtes. Il n'achète pas d'orange. Yes, if it starts with a vowel, then yes, the apostrophe. Okay. Then we can say ma famille ne boit pas de vin. Okay. Pas de vin. My family doesn't drink wine. So in this case, we add the. Okay, and not article partitif. Okay. So if it's a known quantity, then we have the with these expressions. If it's not known, du, de la, de l'apostrophe, de. If it's 0, then simply pas and then the. Okay. That's how it is for quantities. And one thing that you should know about a negative sentence, whenever there is a negative sentence, okay, la négation, then the articles of quantity, okay, les articles de quantité, they become the or the apostrophe. Okay, which are these articles? Un, une, des, and du, de la, de l'apostrophe, okay, and des, les articles indéfinis, and les articles partitifs. Okay, so whenever it's about the quantity, if it changes to a negative sentence, in that case, we put the or the apostrophe instead of these articles. Okay, so you have learned this concept with les articles indéfinis and here with partitif. Okay, that's it for the quantity. And one last thing, if it's about the likes and dislikes, okay, les goûts et les préférences. Les goûts et les préférences. Okay. Then we do not put article partitif. Okay, so you should know when to put it, but you should also know when not to put article partitif. Okay, so here we cannot. Because, see, when you like something, you either like it or you do not like it, or you like it a lot, but we cannot say you like it in a quantity. Okay, if I want to say that I like salad. Okay, so I'll simply say j'aime la salade. I won't say j'aime de la salade. Okay, I don't need the quantity there. I'm just expressing my like or my dislike or my preference. So we simply put l'article défini. Okay, we put l'article défini j'aime la salade, or we can also have another example, j'adore le gâteau au chocolat. I love the chocolate cake. Okay. Then we can also have j'aime beaucoup la pizza. Okay. I like pizza a lot. So j'aime beaucoup is our expression, and then we put la pizza because again it's about the like or dislike and not about the quantity. Okay. So j'aime beaucoup la pizza. Then we can also have je déteste l'oignon. Okay, I dislike the onion. Okay, so je déteste l'oignon. And je préfère les fruits. Okay, I prefer fruits. Okay, so remember, articles partitifs are used if the quantity is not known, but if it is known, then we use the other types of quantities or the other expressions. And when it is not used, when the quantity is zero, okay, in a negative sentence, and when we are talking about the likes and dislikes and preferences, in those cases we do not use article partitif. Okay, so that's it about the quantity, mostly and mainly related to food items and drinks. Okay, here we are focusing on that. Okay, that's all that you should know about it. C'est tout. Merci.